So the first thing we have is a sock aid. I'm going to teach Ann here how to use the sock aid today. Hello, Ann.
Hello.
So I'm going to kind of demonstrate to you first how to use this. So I always tell folks to get the sock on this piece of plastic like you want it on your foot. So you'll take your sock and start from the end that does not have the ropes. And you're going to pull it all the way up. And you want to get the toe part flat, like I have it here. And the heel of your sock is on the bottom of the sock aid. So now I'm going to have Ann, you're going to take the ropes here, and you're going to keep your leg kicked out, your surgical leg kicked out a little bit, and toss this out over your foot. Great. And now just point your toes and pull up towards you. Great. And it goes right on.
How do I?
And now you may need the reacher, which we'll go over in a minute, to get that out over your foot. Use the reacher like it's an extension of your arm. Great.
Great.
Good job. The next thing is you may need the reacher also to get your socks off. So I'm going to have you practice too. So if you'll take the reacher and you want to push either that pinpoint or the yellow part of the reacher to push the sock all the way down past your heel. Perfect. And then grab at the toe and pull it on off. Good. So now we're going to teach you how to put your shoes on. Ann's going to demonstrate this. So right now Ann cannot reach her shoes where they are. So you're going to use the reacher to reach out and pull the shoes at the proper position by your feet. So Ann slipped her foot into the shoe, and now she's going to use this long-handled shoe horn to put the shoe horn in the back of the shoe. Watch that internal rotation there. Good. And her heel is hitting in the middle part of the shoe horn here, and it helps slide your heel right into the shoe without having to pull the back up like you normally would. So sometimes it's hard to move your surgical leg off of the bed when you first have your surgery. So we give you a leg lifter to help you lift your leg and move it where you need it to go. The key to using this is making sure that your knees are locked, or your knee is locked for the surgical leg you're using it on. So Ann's going to demonstrate here. You can loop this part around your wrist if you need to, and then hold on to the leg lifter. You're going to toss it out over your foot there, keep your knee locked, and move your leg off the bed or into the car, wherever you need it to go. So you're also going to need to use your reacher to get your pants on and off after your surgery. I'm going to teach Ann here how to do that. So Ann, you're going to take your pants and you're going to use the reacher to grab at the waistline of your surgical side. So now you're going to toss your pants out over your leg and feed it in their surgical side first. Always dress your surgical leg first. Good job, Ann. So after she gets it up her surgical leg, she's going to use the reacher again to stretch the other side out to get her non-surgical leg in, because she can move her non-surgical leg however she needs to get it in the other side. She's going to pull her pants up as far as she can, and then stand up, usually with your walker. And once you get to standing, then you pull your pants up. So you have to be mindful when you're getting up and down out of a chair, how you stand up. So after your surgery, since you can't bend past 90 degrees, you got to think about your hip angle here. So you want to keep your leg kicked out when you're standing up or sitting down. So if you think about if you're sitting on a low chair, if you bend forward, you're breaking that 90-degree precaution. But if you straighten your knee out, your precaution is safe because you have a wider hip angle here. So Ann's going to demonstrate that for us. Ann's had her surgery on her right leg. So when she sits up, she's going to keep her right leg straight. And she's going to use her arms of the chair to push up to come to standing. And once she's standing up, bring her leg backwards towards her. The other thing is you want to try not to bend forward too far when you stand up. Keep in mind of that hip precaution. So then when you sit back down, you always want to make sure the surface you are going to sit down on is you can feel it behind your legs. You're going to reach back for the arm rest or the bed, whatever you're sitting down on. Kick your surgical leg out and lower yourself down onto the bed or the chair.